I think one of the most interesting things about these kinds of networks aren't the things that we know are going to come out of them, but the patterns that emerge when we put the pieces together that can work together more effectively and allow them, nurture them with the ability, the permission, the resources to communicate with each other. Who knows what's going to come out? I want to share with you just a couple of examples from my most recent work. I left Google about a year and change ago because I met someone who, actually I had a health urgency, a health crisis of my own, which gave me pause. And I went to this friend who's been doing this work in online communities for a long time. And 1,000 conversations later, I left Google to join him to build the next generation of his work. His name is Gilles Friedman, previously working full-time with an organization called acor.org, if you happen to know them. If not, don't worry. And he showed me all of the siloed networks of patients that were doing things like what I just described. Most of what I've shared with you I've learned from working with him and his collaborators, now my collaborators. And one of the things that we reflected upon was the fact that in these siloed conversations, there are amazing communities, and these all happen to be cancer communities. But for years now, what he's been witnessing is that one of these communities would be discussing, say, a drug that was just approved yesterday, and all of a sudden 6 of the people in the 1,000-person community are on them overnight, and then 60. And they're having very intense conversations about questions that some of which are known, some of which are not yet known, some of them are factual, some of them are just experiential. And what they don't know is that same drug was approved 18 months ago for another community, and they've been having those same conversations. And these silos are unconnected. And then it gets even more interesting because all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of patients in the lung cancer community talking about all these PD-1, PD-L1 agents that are a hot new molecular target of immunotherapy in cancer. And what they don't know is that those conversations are going on in the lung cancer community and the melanoma community and the sarcoma community and the kidney cancer community. And that's the foundation for the system that we're building, which is not the answer. It's just one little piece that I hope exemplifies the kind of work we can all be doing. And this is a screenshot from maybe a week and a half ago now from my homepage. And this is shared, it's de-identified and shared with permission of the participants. And this is just to give you a flavor of what lay people can talk about without anything but real life training and learning from each other.